Hello, this is Manuela, and this is the first video of my new Fruit Inside channel, where I want to share a little bit about my story into healthy living and lifestyle and food. And I thought I'd start this series with some thoughts on calories and how much you should eat, because that has been a big topic recently. And I think I would share my experience with it and my thoughts with it. So there's been this big discussion recently about how much you should eat, and there are different camps in that discussion. One being you should just eat as much as you want and maybe overeat and eat at least a certain amount of calories. Then there has been the opposite camp that kind of says you should even calorie restrict, so you could live longer and you would get the most benefits if you ate very little. And then there is also some people in the middle that just say eat when you're hungry and eat until you're full. So where do I stand? What's my opinion on that? So maybe I should give a little bit of background about my story. I started eating a high fruit, high raw diet about over 2 years ago, and I've been all raw since last August, so almost a year. Before that, I've been vegan for 10 years, and so I've been in the health and ethical movement for a while now. But for all my life, a big struggle of mine was eating. I have a past of disordered eating. I've been a binge eater for a while, and one of my big problems, and a problem of a lot of binge eaters, is that you have a really hard time telling if you're full, if you're hungry. Do I really want to eat now for hunger, or is it because it's noon? Am I full, or am I satiated, or is it just my belly that is now exploding and I can't stuff more in? Is it just that I'm looking for oral stimulation, or is it really that I'm hungry? It's something that's been really hard, and I've been, it's almost 10 years ago now that I've been in a self-help group for binge eaters, and that was one of the big things that we worked on, is just sitting down for eating, making it a conscious thing, so you give yourself a chance to learn what it means to be full and to learn what it means to be hungry. Am I really hungry, or am I actually thirsty? That's something that a lot of people can't tell, and including me. I'm really not good at that. It's something that I have to learn. And so something that was really intriguing about this lifestyle for me was that people said, well, you can eat unlimited calories and you will not get fat. Over time, if you just give yourself time, you will get fit and healthy. And that was something very intriguing, because I didn't know my limits. So if I could eat unlimited, there is that. So I got started and I ate unlimited calories, and at the beginning I ate also a lot of steamed vegetables. I ate tons of, at least in phases, I had trouble digesting some stuff, so I resorted to a lot of potatoes. And even if I was like, even if I knew that I wasn't hungry anymore, I would eat a lot of potatoes at night just for emotional eating. And I did gain a lot of weight, but you could say that that's the beginner's thing that just happens in the beginning and that clears up after a while. But I ate a lot. But I ate healthy stuff, a lot of it. And only now, after over 2 years on the lifestyle, I'm starting to experiment with feeling what it means to be full, and to say to not eat up. That's also a big thing. Not finish my plate, but allow myself to leave half a banana behind or something. And that's something very difficult for me, and something I need to learn, and something I also need to be careful about, because if I overdo it, it might get restrictive, and something about control, which the inner child knows that there might be this restrictive person just trying to restrict calories or how much you eat. So it's a slow process of learning when to be full and not being restrictive about it, but just allowing myself to notice, okay, I'm full, I don't need to eat more. So what does that mean in terms of the big discussion, how much to eat? I think to me it was really important at the beginning to know or to believe, maybe it was fake, but to believe that I could eat as much as I wanted. It was what brought me into this lifestyle, and I think I'm now slowly moving towards eating when I'm hungry and stopping when I'm full for calories, and slowly stripping away other reasons for eating, like emotional eating and stuff like that. So I'm moving towards the eating when you're hungry and stopping when you're full. But my point being that even though that sounds easy, that might not be easy for everyone, and that might be a learning process. So wherever you stand in this journey, give yourself time. That's it from me. See you next time. Bye.